We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Frankie Montas gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Digging in, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in on it is Eaton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Now the 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Hit back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it to second for 1. Back to Killebrew, the double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Noah Syndergaard gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now batting, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. That's popped up. Adames has it, and there's 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Adam Eaton. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dahl is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Romine has a play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Eaton is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Ready now for Cincinnati, David Dahl. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. Drilled to first. There is Killebrew. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Now here it comes. Ground ball left side. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side is retired. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball left outside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Robinson Cano. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line to shortstop. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On to second goes Donaldson. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. One and one to Schwarber.
I got a ball, one strike.
Two out here and a runner at second. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Dane following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Escobar, a 5'10" switch hitter. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Into the box, Austin Romine. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 35.
Coming to the plate now, Noah Syndergaard. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit as that'll score the run from 3rd, and the Reds jump out in front here 1-0.
You know, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
The right fielder.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
So now to the plate, Andre Dawson. He swings and grounds it to short. Trammell's got it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at 3rd will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at 1st instead.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jimmy Fox. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards 2nd. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Reds are on top, 2-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Martin Maldonado, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Maldonado.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Maldonado is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he falls behind now, 2-0. to short. Adames scoops it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Frankie Montas.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Frankie Montas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The center fielder, number 4,
Adam Eaton digging in next. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Cardinals do get 1 back on the solo home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in now, Willie Mays.
the center fielder, number 24.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Striding in once again, David Dahl. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Weekly hit to third. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 1. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And he struck him out. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out towards second, fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
pulled toward right center field. Dawson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Austin Romine. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
The pitcher, number 35, Noah Syndergaard.
In now for the Reds, Noah Syndergaard. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Schwarber is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Back to the top of the order now. Here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
The right fielder, number 10.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Eaton is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-1 Reds. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A bouncer to the left side. And very quickly they're two gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Maldonado.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, upstairs.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
The 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Corey Seager will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
And he lays off there 1-0. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. One 1-0 count. Here it is. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
He's set, now the pitch.
Hey.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager. Second home run early in the year, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
The batter, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
In now, Tony Gwynn. As he grounds one briskly to short. Adames picks it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Well, the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 4 and the Cardinals 3. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
So digging in now, Jimmy Fox.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-2 delivery. High and deep to right center. Eaton is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Trammell grabs it cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Reds have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
David Dahl to the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The third baseman, number 16, Eduardo Escobar.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds strand a couple, and it remains a 4-3 game. Ready now, Adam Eaton. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
Now here it comes. Right there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Digging in, Alan Trammell. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mays waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 3, Armin Killebrew.
At the plate, Harmon Killebrew. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's a ball.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So striding forward now, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night, as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary Team Fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. Score holds at 4-3. New inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Romine. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So here now's the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
At the plate, Joe Morgan, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Syndergaard leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
At the plate, Andre Dawson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Pedro Baez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Into the box now, Jimmy Fox, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-3 Cincinnati. In now, Josh Donaldson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the stretch.
1-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up, one there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Now in the box, Martin Maldonado, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. ready to begin the 8th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Willie Mays.
24, Willie Mays.
He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next will be Willie Adames. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The third baseman, number 16, Eduardo.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. From the stretch. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are two away now. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Striding into the box, Austin Romine. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it, and that retires the side. Reds strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. J.D. Davis will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
1-2 now. Now the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike now. Three runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Lifted into center field. Mays waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ready once again, Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down 5-3. Marcus Walden enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Marcus Walden.
Mike Moustakas will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Morgan. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit sharply toward the right side. Gwynn is there. 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andre Dawson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Trevor May takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Standing in, Alan Trammell. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down, so a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Robinson.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And here's Donaldson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Cincinnati Reds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Noah Syndergaard earned his 5th win of the year. Trevor May hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds,